In person, 72,000 people, can't be wrong. And I'm sure on the radio, it's that times a bigger figure. Iron Maiden leave the stage. A cascade of very lights. Off they go after a great performance. The Almighty, Wasp, Slayer, Thunder, Skid Row, Iron Maiden. That was the lineup for the 1992 Monsters of Rock, the 12th event of what it's just the biggest rock event in the United Kingdom. Also recognized, and I could confirm this from multitudinous sources, as being one of the best and the most important in the world. You can go to anywhere in the world and anybody's into rock talks about the Monsters of Rock, Castle Donnington. 1FM brought you the lot. What you're hearing now is a cascade, an enormous cascade of fireworks, which I have to tell you are situated right round this particular broadcast studio. 1FM brought you the lot tonight. I don't know if we can actually live through this. Mick Wall has been out in the backstage area all day and all night. What do you think, Mick? Oh, just before you answer that, people at home won't know this because they didn't see the television monitors that we're looking at, right? There was an extra member of Iron Maiden.
There certainly was. What you missed at home was that Adrian Smith, who left the band after the last Donnington appearance by Iron Maiden in 1988, actually joined them there for the final number, Running Free. Yeah. And, of course, we've got the best seat in the house, really, here, Tommy, watching the monitor as we were lucky enough to do. And I think we saw some tears in his eyes there.
We really did. It was a very emotional moment, but the nice sort of thing was that Bruce said, oh, it's been 4 years, but he didn't miss a note.
Absolutely not.
But then he wrote so many of those songs.
He wrote so many of their famous songs and so many of their hit singles, in fact.
Yeah. What do you think of Donnington 92? In this cascade of fireworks here. We're going to blow up any minute.
I know, actually, it's purple and blue behind your head at the moment, Tommy, but... And the little cabin we're in is rocking back and forth. But the last time we did this, I thought it was tremendous. But I have to say, not because I'm sitting here now, but really because I believe this. I honestly think this has been a better day. I think they agree with me. I think I'm
Guy Fawkes.
A bigger show and a better show, and it's still going on.
It is. Any clues? Have you picked up any clues about next year?
Well, I was talking to Morris earlier on, as you know, and right at the end of that interview, he said, don't try and guess, and of course I did. And I mentioned Def Leppard, and I mentioned Guns N' Roses, and nothing happened. I mentioned Led Zeppelin as a joke, and he went all serious for a second. And before I tell you what my prediction is, I have to qualify this by saying that I've always got it wrong so far in the past. But if you ask me right now, I would guess and say that the new band fronted by David Coverdale and Jimmy Page, which is, I believe, called Legend, I wouldn't be terribly surprised if they were the headliners here at Donnington next year. But as I say, every time I've predicted this in the past, I have been wrong, so don't hold your breath.
Daddy always says that as a qualifier. But come on, Nick, you know this business inside out and backwards. Thank you for your efforts today. It's been good.
It's been a real pleasure, Tommy. I've had fun every minute I've been here. It really has been a great day. The bands have been wonderfully friendly. Everybody's taken the time to say hello to us, and best of all, the music was tremendous. Everybody put on a fantastic performance, and if you don't believe me, listen to the crowd.
Absolutely. With the fireworks going on in the background for the BBC, the people who made it happen were Dave Dade, also Mike Walter, Simon Askew, Fred Kay, and Miti Adhikari. Steve Richards, John Wilson, Alan White, Simon Edwards, Paul Reed, Jane Harmon, Susie Baines, Lindsay Daly, Phil Booth, Tim Archer and Martin Young. And the production team was Sarah Hussain, Tony Wilson, Nick Vilkoich and Stuart Grundy. It's been a day of elation, excitement, and above all, rock. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope you've enjoyed the Monsters of Rock 1992. We hope to be here in this studio in the same location next year for the Monsters of Rock 1993. But if you don't get blown up by these fireworks. I'm Tommy Vance for 1FM. We bring you more live rock than any other radio station, or for that matter, any other television station in the United Kingdom. Take care of yourselves and good night. Radio 1FM is 21 minutes now before 11 in the newsroom in London. Brian Deacon.